Hey there, and welcome back to Roanoke. No, not Roanoke. Wait, boy, am I living in the past. Welcome back to Bjornborg, the village in ASKA. This is Ace. It is day 13, and it is time to continue expanding on day 12. We were going ahead and putting flags up for the gatherers. And day 13, we're going to keep doing that. The last one we just placed was right here. And the way I do that is I pull up the map and I look at where your spoiled food is just spoiled. Okay. I look at where the last marker was, and then if I'm trying to blanket an area like with food foraging, I'll go ahead and go right up to the top of that circle to about here and just make a marker. And then we're going to run up to that waypoint, grab some sticks along the way, because I think I've only got none of those left. Well, there you go. There's 2. We need 3, so that's going to be 2. Got 1 more close by. There's 6. There's our next 2 flags done. Only we can get 6 flags. We can put in a roller coaster. That was not a paid endorsement. I did not receive anything for that, and believe me, I wish that I could. Okay, let's put in there's our flag here. There it is. Oh, rope, yeah. Was there some flax? How does that get more convenient? I'll take it. Oh, wow, we've got lots of flax I'm carrying around with me. Okay. Now back to the map, and you can see that between this one, this one, this one, and there's going to be one up here somewhere, maybe, there we go. So between these 4, you can see we've pretty well got everything blanketed. That's going to be this flag here, and then of course from there we get into the row that we've already got. So now we need to shift over 1. So boom, boom, boom. So I follow this line over and this line down, and that ends me with about right there. Getting a little hungry there, aren't we? About this. Now we're back to the map. This row continues down to follow this line over and this line down, and that ends up somewhere about right there. Grab some berries here in the woods as we run through. I'm sure we'll find some somewhere. Or an egg for 3. Hey, there we go. That was lucky. Oh, how about those sticks? And I was just looking out here at all these sticks in the field and thinking, oh, I got to grab some of these. Four, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Grab 2 more. I'll do that. Got a Draugr field over in that direction, so we're going to start paying attention to that. And this person is going to bring us out some sticks and finish that up for me. Thank you. That's very generous of you. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I'm going to take and put these ropes in your inventory so that you can... Now you're on a break. Come here. Come here. Let me punch you. Come here. Oh, you're a night worker, and I just gave you all the rope. Alright, well, we're going to fix that. And now we're going to go back to the map, and I'll follow this one over. Don't have one over on this. We don't have a row over here yet, so let's fix that. That's going to put us about right here. Is then going to put us down around here, which will mean that they will be gathering right within the realm of those wolves. So let's skip that. Go up to this one. Right there, and those will be out of reach of the draugrs, I think, so. Now we'll go north to this line and this line, which will be about here. That one might be getting a little bit far out on the coast for the gatherers. It depends on how much we want scallops, but honestly I think there's just nothing here that we're going to want in that radius, so this one will skip. Let's run out here and make a strike down the west side, just explore a bit more of that area, and then we'll see if there's anything out there that we don't want to touch. If not, then we'll lay down another row of flags out there. That is probably a pretty good area at that point. We've covered a lot of ground with those flags. If you get too many, then you just run out of season before you run out of stuff to pick up. Too few, then they're idle, so you obviously want to try and get just enough that by the time they get to the end of the season, they're just about finishing up the entire area. And the next season starts along with some new veggie, new foods and whatnot. So I'm out here, and I'm gonna check up along the coast first. Coast with the most. Start heading due south, I think, probably from here. few ticks over still. Got some inventory space, so let's bring back some goat and blood with us. Like that number. It's about as far out as Njord's going too, so that works out. Anything yet, so we'll follow this line over right here. About right there, I'm thinking. Down a marker. 4, so we need some more sticks every time we find them. This one seems like they'll at least get some muscles out of it. I would really, really like gatherers to be able to grab thatch. I think that it's easily harvested by hand, so it seems to make sense. Next flag is going to go here. And as soon as we plant it, I'll go check that area and make sure that we didn't just shoot ourselves in the foot. Got room for 4 more, and 5 if I drop that rotten food, which seems like a minor sacrifice. Looks like we're probably pretty safe there. I don't know. Depends on if there's something just off screen, but I'm going to keep heading southwest. Open that up a bit more. Grab some more sticks. We've got 2. The next one be getting a little off. Be here, so I'm going to cheat this one up just a bit. Behind me. We are in the vicinity of some fen. Let's make sure we've got a hunting marker out here. I think that's where we saw Njord out here doing his thing. Okay, where did we just see that fen? Directly in front of us. So yeah, the hunting area is pretty wide and that fen's like running right around here. So let's really open this area up a bit because the hunter range is pretty far and wide. I don't want to slap a marker down there and then have him running right into the middle of something ugly. Really crack this side open to the west. And we have a herd of Smolkrs here, pack or whatever. Since we killed them, let's call it a murder of Smolkrs. I was looking to put a marker right here, which would be about that big, so it would be about ending about here. Need to head due north for a minute just to open that up. Pretty good, so let's open this up to the south. I would love to get an area with fen and Smolkrs together. That would be great. It'd be great to get a Smolkr horn finally. I'm all about opening up this den right here. Well, we got a problem off there in the distance, but that's a little ways off. So I like it. Let's head to right here. Finish heating this spot up. Whoops. Negative, Ghost Rider. Oh, this is why we do this. Alright. This is going to require a little bit of finesse then, I think. So let's see how far they're willing to run. Right there, okay. So if this is our end, then that means that these wells right here are already on their very edge. So another hunting marker about here would be great. That would pick up everywhere that we're standing right now, which is going to mean, I'm pretty sure we get those Smolkrs and or some fen. South. Today is all about walking around in the beautiful woods and putting down flags. Njord. Took you to here. I think it's just about as far as you want to go. We can group pickup. Why don't you give them the ability to do group pickup? That would be really nice. Alright, well, so given that, this flag is probably pushing the edge of where we want to be. This flag is probably pushing the edge of where we want to be. This flag right here wouldn't be pushing it any more than that. So let's go try that, and that'll be our last flag, I think, for the gatherers. So we go do some significant exploring around the area. See exactly where we can still push some limits. Well, this wall of the village is probably going to be right on the edge of Draugr territory. Where'd that marker go? Here we go. We can put a wood harvest marker out here. Got one already right up in front of me here. So, right here should be fine. Missing a stick. Means that right now one of our builders is running towards us with a stick in their hand. No, dude, stop. 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 I got it, man. Chill out. Stone's out here. Put down a stone marker as well. I think we pick up 2 more sticks. Hunting. Alright, I like our flag situation for now. Definitely the gatherers have plenty of things to do. Let's let them do it, and head back into town and see what they're bringing in, and let's do some processing. We need to distribute some rope, obviously, because I'm the only one making rope and everything is waiting for rope to come along. Fix that. Look at how much cleaner this place is looking now. So much nicer. Apply this myself before somebody else comes to do it. I'll go ahead and throw rope in there. Oh, I love to see rocks piled up. That's good. Somebody's already getting the rope to put into the... There it is. By the way, if you've been watching the series, then you're going to get this next joke. Bear's coming any day now. If you haven't been watching the series, well, then you have no idea what that joke was. Just laugh like you got the joke. Check our gatherers and see how things are going here. Got some stuff coming in, that's good. The warehouse worker should be grabbing that. Got some berries here which need to get turned into berry bait. The armor is up and running, and the cottage is almost done. As soon as they go grab some bark, which I think there's probably plenty in the village. We'll head down here to the fisher folk and see how they're doing. Throw some bait in his bin for him. Make sure you check your available inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. So you don't want to exceed the capacity of your inventory when you're making bait. Just dumps it below the fishing hut, fishing house, whatever. If it stacks to 20 per stack, so we can go up to 120. 10 per stack. There we go. Set for a little bit. Time to start developing this area soon. Store some blood in there. That gives us 3 leftovers, so we want to pick up 2 and then multiples of 5 after that. This is just waiting for a single long stick. That's imminent, so we'll go ahead and pop the trigger on this. Large health pool. Fisherman. Leaf. Come on, brother. Large health pool. Let's see it. Oh, don't forget to preload those. Get them out of your inventory. Make more space. I remember early in playing this game, man, it seemed like feathers were just so hard to come by. And then all of a sudden, we're bathing in feathers, and I look back on the early playing and wonder, how in the world was I always struggling for feathers? And now there's just a ton of them, so I don't know if they changed the spawn rate of them or what, but boy, feathers used to be a big deal, and now they're nothing. We've got a person coming. It's the end of the day. We've got a hugely increased gathering area, along with a little bit of more lumber zone. A little more lumber zone there, so that's good. We've got a cottage almost here. 3, 2, 1, done. Go ahead and set the inside of that up the way we like it. Oh, you know what? We need to change the patrol route. We need to actually set up those patrol flags too, so that the village is covered by patrol markers. So let's go ahead to furniture here. Thatch bed. I start down there in that very corner. This. 3, 4. Declare a thumb war. And then skip a space. Skip a space so that you can do a room separator. Gives a few extra housing points. You want to put a shelf. I don't think they actually use it. Just create some more housing points. Finally, firewood storage, which they may actually use, which is fine. They'll come back and finish all this stuff up, and this place will be ready for use. Now that I've got that iron axe on hand, I should probably just go ahead and dump my other axe off in the tool storage for anybody else to use. We have a ton of coal piled up by now, I suspect. Oh yeah. Oodles, bunches. Scads of the stuff. Good deal. Which means it is time to crank out some iron. Got 2 spiked clubs. I'll go ahead and throw one of these up here in storage. Free up the space. Bada bing. I can throw that draw knife up there for now too, because I don't really need that day to day until I'm over here doing carpentry. Oh. Fix the inventory. Back to the Minecraft days. 2 was always the pickaxe, 3 was always the axe. And the rest are sort of irrelevant because you don't actually select them except for 7. I think the torch is probably burned out down there by now. I should have turned that off. Take that with. And that's going to be a 2. We've got tool shafts available now. It's time to actually produce our full set of real iron tools. Yeah. Thought we might see one of them soon. Brawler me. Because that doesn't sound unappealing. The forge seems, the bloomery seems a little more forgiving than I seem to remember it. So I'm wondering if they didn't tweak the settings on that just a little bit, which means 5 used to be a big deal. And not sure it is anymore. So we're going to try that and see how it goes. Oh yeah, easy. So either I recollect incorrectly, and 5 was always doable, 6 is the problem, or they've changed that. Regardless, 6 is going to be the one that's going to be tough to get to. wasn't much point to that, I think. Ah, the hammer's not going to make it. Yeah, sticks. How about those sticks? Oh. Alright, something happened to the streetlights. Oh, we never made them. That's right. Well, this day is going to end here in just a moment, and I'm going to leave things just like they are. There we go. So tomorrow, day 14, we're going to go ahead and get some tools made, walk away with a full set of iron, probably put our first iron tools into the hands of a woodcutter or two, and be ready for the next blood moon and or the bear, who's coming, really, I promise, any day now. Unless they changed that. I used to be a bear on like day 8 or 9, and we haven't seen one, so now I'm thinking that the bear just doesn't happen as soon as it is. Maybe they dialed that back or something. Anyways, that's for the next episode. Please stick around for that. I'll see you then. This is Ace. I am out of here.